Hello friends, I am Nehal Gandhi here. Today we'll talk about benefits of meditation from the medical science point of view. We all have heard that meditation is very important and we all should do meditation. In fact, we should do it every day. So let us understand that what actually happens in our body when we do meditation. Many people feel that why should I do meditation? I'm perfectly fine, I'm perfectly okay, I don't need to do meditation. I can concentrate on my work, and that's what people say meditation is. But let us understand what is it that meditation does in our body, which very few people know. From the childhood till our death, heart keeps on pumping the blood in our body, right? That we know very well, and it does it very diligently. So how does it do it? Unlike humans, heart is really disciplined, I would say. It knows that when it works, it needs a rest. So in a minute, we normally beat the heart normally beats 72 times. So the discipline it follows is for 0.3%, for 0.3 second it contracts, and 0.5 second it takes a rest. So in a bit, it is 0.8 seconds it takes to complete one bit, and that's how in 1 minute the heart beats 72 times for a normal individual or for a normal adult. It will depend on the heart condition and the age of a person, but normally it beats 72 times in 1 minute. So when the heart is relaxing, that is 0.5 second of relaxation time it uses, the blood goes to the lungs and it gets purified 100%. So you can understand the process of 0.3 second of contracting and 0.5 second of relaxing, and that 0.5 second is utilized by the blood to go to the lungs and gets purified. So our arteries gets a purified blood within that 0.5 second of relaxation. And if you would like to know, heart, by doing this pumping, normally it would say in a bit it would pump 55 to 85 ml of blood in a bit. So if you calculate 24 hours, it will literally pump 7,000 liters a day of blood in our body. Now let's understand another parameter. Our brain is here and the rest of the body is down, so 30% here, 70% down. But when it comes to pumping the blood, it is reverse. Our brain requires 70% of pumping from the heart, and the rest of the body requires only 30% of pumping. That's a fact, because brain also requires a lot of energy. While it does work, it is the most important organ of a body. It requires 70% of the blood's or the heart's pumping capacity, and 30% is required by the rest of the body. So now let's understand, when we are going through a stressful situation or a normal situation, we understood it, the heart beats 72 beats in a minute. But we all have understood, when we have gone through a stressful situation or a tough situation, or we are facing a situation where we are restless, the heart starts beating faster, right? That's what we have observed. But what actually happens during that time is heart is reducing its relaxation time. The relaxation time of 0.5 second that we spoke earlier now is getting reduced to 0.4 second. So what is happening? In that 0.4 second, now your blood is going for purification. So 0.1% is reduced. So it has become from 100% to 80%, right? So only 80% of blood is now getting purified, 20% is not purified. If stress increases, if the condition becomes worse, heart will still try and do its best, but by reducing the relaxation time, and then it reduces it to 0.3 seconds of relaxation, right? And ultimately, if the relaxation is less, the less blood will go for purification, and the less purified blood would then go into your arteries, right? You can imagine what happens when less purified blood goes through our arteries. So the whole body gets less purified blood, and the diseases start from there. So what is required? You would say, what is it that we need to do? So what is required is more oxygenation. The blood requires more oxygenation. Oxygenation The oxygenation of blood cells happens through two ways. One is through deep breathing exercise. In our Indian language, we call it Pranayama. And recently, there have been researches where we have come to know that there are waters available where we have heavy amount of antioxidants and alkalinity in that waters. Those are at times even called miracle waters or healing waters. Those are available now. So even those have proved to oxygenate the bloods. So if we give more oxygen to our blood, the stress level reduces. Now, so as we spoke about, brain requires 70% of pumping. So let us understand why does it require 70% of pumping in little more detail. 25 to 30% of its energy, of brain's energy, goes in consuming the food or the diet that we take, and consuming those diets. But 70 to 75% of its energy goes in managing our emotions, our attitudes, and our behaviors, or you may call our memories and other processes. So it literally requires 70% of our energy to manage those emotions and memories and all. And we have come to know in recent scientific researches and medical researches that more and more diseases are psychosomatic. Mainly it is related to the psychology of the humans, which is creating more diseases rather than any other factors. So it is becoming more and more important to calm down the brain. Brain which is agitated needs to be calmed down. The more the agitated brain, the more energy it requires, and the more energy it requires, the heart needs to pump more blood. So the best way to calm down the brain is by meditation. If you do meditation, it calms down the brain very, very efficiently. It increases the capacity of the brain's functioning. Your mind has less number of thoughts. Through meditation, brain requires that much less energy to be utilized. And ultimately it affects the heart also, because heart also doesn't need to pump that much blood to the brain. So the more heart relaxes, the more purified blood that you get in your body, and hence the body and health remains good always. So my humble request, start doing meditation if you are not doing. If you are doing, well and good, I congratulate you. But if not more, start with 5 minutes, then gradually increase it to 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Ideally, in the books ancient book it is written that you should do meditation uh, as per your age. So if you are 30 years, you should do 30 minutes. If you are 40, you should do 40 minutes. But yeah, if you really can't do that much, at least 15 minutes a day is something which every one of us should do. And now we've all understood the medical benefits also of the meditation. So I don't think we should ignore it now. So thank you very much for your patient listening. Hope you have liked it. Thank you. Please like and subscribe it and share it if you have liked it. Thank you very much.